Alright everyone, let's get this party started. We've got here a nice 4v4, and not a mod. However, the factions are different, and one of them doesn't belong. I'm not going to say who, but one of the factions definitely doesn't belong in this time period. But from there, let's get started with our attackers. We have first here, Caledoni, basically Caledonia, brought to us by Smart Hawk. He's got himself a Britain Giant Ballista. More importantly, he's got himself a Caledonian Oathsworn General Bodyguard. Very scary unit right there. He also has 4 Elite Highland Archers hiding somewhere. 2 Caledonian Spear Wall. There they are. 2 Celtic Spearmen. 7 Celtic Swordsman, and definitely no Scott the Shadows, outside of maybe the 2 that he's got in his army, obviously. Here's that Oathsworn General. What a nice looking unit. Very, very scary boy. Next up, we have Palmyra, brought to us by the Bearded Warman himself. He's got a Imperial Cataphracts Bodyguard General. 1 Roman Giant Ballista. Where is that other one? That Camel Spearman right over there. He's also got 4 Hamian Archers, 2 Imperial Pikes, and 5 Palmyran Legionnaires, which are... Most of Palmyran's army is a spear-based army. These pikes are super expensive. They're like 1,200 gold. And they definitely look like they're worth 1,200 gold. That's a lot. You have to make the golden scale mail. It's definitely efficient as an armor. Definitely, for sure. We have here, of course, Saxony, brought to us by Armored Scarab, with 2 ladders. What a hero. But he's got himself 5 Gearded Swordsmen, including his general. 4 Saxony Bows, which are hiding somewhere. 2 Geoguth Warriors. 6 Saxony Raiders hiding somewhere. And 2 Spear Levy. Or sorry, not Spear Levy. I'm losing my mind. Germanic Pikes. Sorry. The Spear Levy... Yeah, the Spear Levy was other people. I'm just losing my mind reading the wrong thing. Germanic Pikes. But next up we've got Anthony's Rome. He's got himself a Legatus General. 3 Auxiliary Cretan Archers. 1 Auxiliary Syrian Archers. 4 Coastal Levies. 1 Egyptian Infantry. And then we have, definitely balanced, 7 Evocati Cohort, 2 Legionary Cohort, and the greatest unit of all, a singular pleb. Don't know how you can stop that. But on defense, we have here, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Anthony's Rome is being brought to us by Legio. Let's start with Gallic Rome here, brought to us by Garen on defense. Now he's got a Gallic Imperial Bodyguard General, a Singular Chariot, 4 Light Roman Skirmishers, 3 Gallic Legionnaires, 1 Longsword Cohort, 2 Spear Warriors, and 2 Veteran Gallic Legionnaires. Yeah, that's a mess. Next up we'll have me bringing Macromani, with, of course, the proper sized Berserkers. Nice 160-man Berserkers. Since there's so many of them, I brought 5. But we also have a Germanic Noble Bodyguard General, 4 Germanic Noblewoman Archers, 2 Armored Germanic Axe Warriors, 2 Club Levy, and 3 Germanic Swordsmen. Next up, we have the Sassanids, who is going to bring us a Royal Sassanid Archer General, 2 Servan Cataphracts, 3 Kurdish Archers, 6 Dalamite Infantry, and 7 Persian Light Infantry. Last army is, Alani, brought to us by Joe on it. Sassanids was brought to us by Dade. I'm losing my mind slowly. Dade is bringing assassins, but Joe is bringing Alani here, and he's got a Noble Step Cataphracts General, 4 Alani Noblewomen Archers, which are on horses, because they're Alani, 2 Noble Step Lancers, 2 Step Cavalry, 1 Alani Swordsman, 2 Alani Axe Warriors, 1 Armored Step Warrior, and 3 Step Warband. Now, I did not show off the army here, but look at this party to go. Like, these are some scary, scary boys. Even going back here, look at that. But with that, we should start this battle up and watch the craziness unfold of Empire Divided with a +1. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Actually, there's that horn. I wonder if they're giving a speech. No, I'm not hearing a speech anywhere. That makes me sad. Looks like initial defenses. We are giving up this initial area. Kind of hard to defend, especially with all that cavalry in it. Now, Cavalry and Empire Divided is a little different because people got more health. So, we'll see how we go. And there's a lot of spears on the field, basically. Because Palmyra is a spear-based faction. And they've got some good spears. I like the Pomeranian Legionnaires, as well as the Palace Guard. Ooh, the Palace Guard are scary. Scary stuff. We have the Caledonians moving up along this flank. Getting ready to move their people free so they can start firing in. Myra moving up. Look at those little ladders. Rome taking the right-hand flank. The Saxons and Palmyrans, which definitely look to be the smaller armies, are taking the middle. And, of course, the Caledonians taking that left-hand flank. Okay. Yeah, the spear wall. Hoping to defend. That's a lot of bonus versus large. What are their bonus? Okay. Don't mind me. Just late day. Hopefully I can make this through without passing out. And without too many yawns. Here we go. Alani moving out to take out this pleb. We figured out the greatest threat on the battlefield, and we're already moving to eliminate them. I love how there's 120 plebs. No, you can't let him live. You can't let this threat live. The pleb lives. To make it inside the walls, there's no chance of victory for the defenders. Those ladders are moving fast. Pretty sure they don't have any speed difference either. Look at all these step warband that's just lined up on the left-hand side. We got the cataphracts pulling out the right-hand flank to make it show, kind of distract them which way we're going. I do make an initial push for the walls just to delay them a little bit. Realize I'm not going to make it in time soon. Hiding himself in the woods, hoping to be forgotten, hoping to not be seen. Yeah, there I go, pull him back. Bring out the club levy instead. They'll handle the front for sure. But we're bringing out more of these step lancers. That other unit of the cataphracts. As here come out the lancers. Club Levy parting up. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Anthony's Rome holding out on that right-hand side as he watches more and more cavalry pile itself out. That boy was noticed, so he ends up coming back in. That wall's getting ready to go. Interesting defense for Gallic Rome. Probably trying to get the Javelin crossfire, but it does mean losing control of a gate. But first combat of the game, woo! Let's go, Club Levy versus the Geogoth. As you can tell, it's definitely an even fight. And by even fight, I do mean that these guys are kicking ass. Already read morale, I want you to know that. They have 25 morale, the Club Levy, god. Alright, we got the other boy coming on in. He's lined up a little farther up with that light infantry. 35 kills, you know what? For a cheap unit I literally just threw away to his death. Not too bad. However, this is going to be unfortunate. As they do actually rout before they get there, and these guys are definitely not fucking surviving. They're down to... oh my god, they're down to 40. Alright, he makes his way back out. Hoping that no one's noticing that now. As Anthony's Rome's prepares that defense over there. Some of those Evocati getting shot by that, Step Ballista. Stop it, Step Ballista. Persian Light Infantry moving in to try. They're the ones they're gonna try to stop that firing in, see what they can do. However, yeah, he's gonna charge. Get that volley. Get out. They're winning decisively now. Oh, these Persian Light Infantry, poor boys. Also, I go to tease the attackers a bit, as I'm a very honorable man. You'll see in a second, because it goes on for a little while. But Club Levy moving in, as well as this unit of that Persian Light Infantry. He's moving in onto the flank, trying to do some damage. Oh, he decides to flow around, it looks like. Nope, there he goes. Going. And these boys just now need to go on in. Not a good charge, but trying to stop them up. Yeah, what I'm basically doing is I'm just running him back and forth to make it look like there's a big mass of troops that can't be seen coming out. Just to mess with them. But Club Levy's still holding. However, not for long. Got ourselves a unit of Coastal Levy in, as well as some of those Legionnaires moving up. Shots coming in, hitting those light Roman skirmishers. Interesting unit he brought, those skirmishers. I'm curious to see how they do. This last unit of Persian Light Infantry joined in the fray. 200 kills on this boy. I mean, 100 kills. They're not killing the strongest boys, but hey. Javelin volleys, wasting those javelins. Legionnaires lining up, preparing on the flanks, making sure they're not hit. Because an interesting part about Carthage, if you don't know, you actually cannot cross like this. You have to go down this way, or this way. So holding like that is actually holding pretty well on that front. You might have a unit in here holding here as well that we can't see. Yeah, that Persian light's gonna die. We got a proper Legionnaire moving in now. Alright. Steppe Warband loading themselves out. As well as the Chariot making its way out. Got 4 Armored Axe Warriors ready to pop out if they need to. Over here, the cavalry's still looking strong. That Club Levy makes its way out with 27 kills. Nice, you got 10 more kills. But we have Spear Warriors in front, guarding those stairs. Those insults. We have these remaining Geogold warriors moving up, 264 and 182. The best part is none of them have a chevron. That's how high quality you see these troops are. As you can see, he's pushed himself back. So now they'll be able to take that gate. Or at least neutralize it. They're now actually dropping to Persian lights, though, for no fault of their own. These Legionnaires have moved up. Little javelin crossfires. That Artie's going in. The issue is, once this gate is neutralized, these Steppe Warband will not be able to make their way back in. Yep, as you can see, he's literally not able to go back in now. Great use of the coastal levies, by the way, just absorbing those shots. I decide we have to make a move. We can't let them keep that gate neutralized. Germanic Axe Warriors are going on in. Especially because this Persian Light Infantry technically is still alive. It's going to hit these boys in the back. Hopefully retake that gate for them. With those coastal levels 2 drop, veteran Gallic Legionnaires, as well as Spear Warriors getting right into these Palmyran Legionnaires. However, the issue is there's a lot of units that can start reforming here and keeping that gate neutralized. Palmyra is moving some men out to go deal with these Steppe Warbands when as they can't go back in. And this Palmyran Legionnaire does get cut off. Germanic Swordsmen pull him back a bit. But so far not back enough, they're still being shot at. But Palmyran Legionnaires trying to get their way out. However, that's not going to be viable. Nice javelin volley getting into the garroted swordsman. However, those Germanic pikes are following behind. Trying to bring these swordsmen out to try to break the flank. However, these Scotha shadows have snuck in and will now be challenged or now be holding that flank. And to be honest, these Germanic swordsmen are not going to win this fight. Spear Warriors continuing to push down. Let's pull them back here. Look at this. These noble women have made their way around. Are now able to join. Nice job with the Steppe Warband, keeping them pinned with just 2 to their 3. However, they did manage to notice and get that javelin toss, so there's no attacked and rear penalty. And these Legionnaires are definitely going to be winning this fight. Look at Armored Pike stacking, yeah. He's pulling out. And these Germanic swordsmen taking shots, honestly, I'm perfectly fine with them. Taking shots, they were more cannon fodder. Ooh. Cherry's trying to sneak on in. Oh. Not too many kills, they're trying to break their way through. However, it does look like, yeah. 100 kills, by the way, and they ended up getting stuck, so they got to pull their way back out as these cataphracts cover their flank. 136 kills and already have a chevron. Interesting. With this here, the cataphracts is trying to help. However, a lot of the warband are breaking with 1 left here. He's not going to last for much longer. But Germanic axe warriors are making their way over. We also have some Germanic swordsmen now holding in front of this tower to prevent them from taking it. Honestly, these Germanic axe warriors, I didn't expect to love them as much as I did playing these guys. I thought I was just going to be more of a meme with the Berserkers. I was like, man, I love these guys. I wish I brought more. Yep. Steppe Warband now there. Now we have a nice attacked and rear penalty. And they're losing the fight. Getting shot. Towers raining down. That one's down to 46. That one's down to 94. 85 here. Oh yeah, Cataphract's getting right on in. They just got hit by a bunch of javelins and they're fighting Cav. It's not going to be the best. That one's gone. But over here we have some Germanic swordsmen now up on the front. They're lining up to throw those javelins down. However, veteran Gallic legionnaires go to cut them off. And as these guys retreat away, they're going to just get shot in the back. A lot of these Palmyran legionnaires are now low. Those that haven't been used yet. We still have some coastal levy and Egyptian infantry just still sitting in the back while these Celtic swordsmen somehow I like how somehow one of my units got so far into theirs. Yet now that fight's over, the axes are back inside. Most of the cavalry's gone from here. More legionnaires versus Germanic swordsmen. Getting some more fights in. I mean, over here, the Germanic swordsmen are definitely winning this fight. And we got some Egyptian infantry getting ready to follow behind them. Bit of a waste against that coastal levy for those veterans. But archers trying to push away those elite highlands. Those are some good boys. Well, the skirmishers are no longer going to be able to hold here. Honestly, this tide should start turning soon. It's just numbers advantage at this point. They're still getting javelin done, which is really useful for or shot at. Who's shooting? Is it me? It is a noble woman firing in. Over there with that breaking. The Egyptians are trying to do their best now. We now have an armored Germanic axe warrior on the flank with 106 kills. Got more javelins in. Look at this, we got cavalry here. That was definitely not a texture glitch, but the cavalry's coming in. Archers just firing in, trying to do as much damage as possible. Those are some fast camels. Camels look like they're actually going to catch up. They are losing a lot of men. Those veterans are moving up. Poor Celtic swordsmen. Germanic swordsmen still win in this fight. They just can't handle the numbers. Ooh, right in the neck. And that's broken, so now there's an opening right here to start pushing in. As you can see, Persian light infantry moving up. I'm moving up, trying to put some pressure on the archer. Put pressure on the archers, try to force them away. So they're fighting an archer fight. Nice javelins. And they got right into them. Archers still going in. Yeah, these archers are pretty much dead. They actually have spears. Oh, that's cool to think about. Wow, this unit of spear... Yes, exactly. Spear warriors get right into these archers. Nice job. And they're actually getting some kills. Getting around the pikes into more archers. Basically trying to fire into the blobs itself. But at this point, the archers are going to be getting behind. Getting right into those pikes. Nearly 160 kills. I mean, he's at 75. More pikes moving up. Veterans taking the brunt, which I don't think is probably the smartest play. Leave my boys in front, they're worthless. But over here, we have something interesting. That initial force taken out in ambush. There's a lot of dead here, on both sides. However, there are 4 Saxon raiders remaining, along with 2 Saxony bows that we can see. Dalamites holding here as the Berserkers who have been making their way over get ready to charge in. That Spear Warrior's still holding. These archers putting in some work, doing as much as they can. And then we're getting some charge-ins. Curtis archers out of ammo getting in. Trying to hold them back. Ooh! Poor archers. These Dalamites are trying to kill. As these Berserkers prepare to get into position, these 160-man Berserkers. Now, I haven't shown much of the cavalry themselves. So far, they haven't done anything too crazy. They've harassed, moved around, and they've lost men. But nothing too impressive so far. Ooh. Poor boys won, but they're gonna die here. The Macromani are definitely gonna help the Sassanids and just definitely not let the Saxons waste all their ammo. But the archer fight is continuing. Germanic archers here, pushing in. Yep, needed to take out those Imperial pikes. I mean, even with being shot at consistently, they're at 96 kills, which is wild to see. Yeah, that steppe cavalry pulling away 40 kills. Saxons line up to start to break, boys. Dalamites better get ready to jab if they have anything. If not, they need to charge in right now. Oh, interesting strategy. So they somehow did manage to get in there. Other unit of pikemen flanking through. That noblewoman are... Oh, that poor noblewoman got killed by those camels. But over here, Berserkers coming on in, 160 men. I mean, definitely starting to drop due to archer fire. But I mean, there's just so many more of them. They're going to charge into these raiders, definitely elite troops. And with that scare ability popping off, I mean, these units are not long for this. Yep, that one's already gone. He's moving deeper in. That one's getting ready to go too with 125 men still left. Yep, down with 100 men, and they're just going to run right through the Berserker unit and definitely not just get slaughtered to the last man. Oh, they didn't actually lose that many. They got 97 men left. There's the other two Saxon bows. This boy going berserk. But with them re-neutralizing the tower, they're able to put actually a pretty decent fight over here without tower support. Unlike here, which has the tower support, so... I mean, those veteran Gallics are at 309 kills now. But it's starting to get difficult to hold. These boys are out of ammo. Both ladies are out of ammo. Luckily, they're still shooting. Oh, those poor veterans. Right. Most of this fight will be taking place over here now. As that ambush force is basically gone, down to 4 archers. Down but not out. If they can still utilize their 4 archers well, because my berserkers are not going to be able to do much. So they bide their time, as they are stalk units. They might find some use on top of what they're doing now. But most of the infantry resides over here. Gallic's still fighting. These people definitely have arrows. Next unit going. They're soon going to be able to challenge the top of these stairs. Just using an Imperial pikeman that's going to show them what's what. Over here, the fight's still continuing. Next unit of Gallic longswords. Or Gallic legionnaires. Actually doing some real damage against these boys. Armored Germanic Axe Warriors making its way over here. Down to 3 Berserkers, and they're making their way back. Popping square formation, interesting. Nice. Here's that fun longsword cohort, already at 113 kills, 15. Look at this. Javelin's still coming down from that top row. Brutal stuff. Now they're able to fire arrows like this. Yep, there we go. Yeah, those Evocati are not holding out for much longer. Another push with the longsword cohort, trying to get into as much as he can. And doing a pretty decent job of it. That the cohort's even. Giant Ballista even. Technically he's going to get dragged into the fight because his units are too engaged with them. See here. Legionnaires up at the front, then Germanic swordsmen, then armored Germanic warriors, then more armored Germanic warriors. But the archer fight has recontinued. Nice job. That was a nice arrow volley. Oh boy. Ooh, that cohort coming back into the fray. Along with that Imperial bodyguard general. Over here, looks like the stairs, they're trying to do as much as they can to take those stairs. Poor noblewomen. Nice, Anthony's boys pulled out, so we're just facing Saxony. That's the name. Nice jump into the cavalry with that. Even with the cavalry, with everything having more health, it is a lot harder to sneak someone or something into the stadium. With this, more Berserkers moving around the left-hand flank as they're predicting an opening. Yeah. Same with the Berserkers on the stairs, trying to break them all at once. What is it? The noble step lancers are moving around right now, just trying to figure things out. Ooh, holding back a lot of boys. Oh. And here goes the Berserkers moving in on the flank. The Pikes managed to get down, but they're not hitting those Berserkers. So as soon as these Yep, now they're getting hit by arrows. Let's see. Ooh, up to 60 kills. Up to 65. Yep, he's gone. General can rotate around and help, and I can start going in. Alright. These boys are done, so we're going to do what we can to just even this fight up a bit more, as it is starting to tilt towards the attacker's favor. Want to see a fun trick? Learn how to take no damage in this one easy step. Cataphract's getting in, trying to do some real damage. The other noble women are moving their way in. Yep, the Berserkers are still trying to hold out. Okay. Starting at a tower. This right hand flank is literally being held by me and a general. Or my general, one of the sword band warriors. Yep, they're coming on down, trying to get into the flank. Do some damage to these Germanic pikes. Over here, the Berserkers continue to push. 78 there. These Celtics getting ready to rout. These boys now nicely out of control. By boys, I mean singular boy. 0 Berserkers left. Nice little charge from the Steppe Noble Lancers. Over here, these Berserkers still trying to break through. However, this Berserker unit is at 85%, getting shot. Luckily, they just have so much more real estate. Celtic Spearmen. What do we got over here? Ah, the pikes are gone. Perfect. Yep. That left-hand side is breaking. Alright, let's see. Dramatic Noble Bodyguard pumping his abilities. Last of the Berserkers getting ready to go down at 93 men. Let's see what else we've got here. Got ourselves a nice little fight. Oof. Yeah, definitely winning this fight on the flank. However, infantry in the center is definitely thinning out. As well as infantry on the left-hand flank. Yeah, we don't have much left in the way of range. I did forget one Armoric Germanic warrior. Axe warrior. Gosh, I can't speak.
Wait here! Fire!
Alright. Yeah, that Evocati's definitely losing the men.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Oh, these boys ran out of ammo. Time to send them in. To the meat grinder that is these stairs. There's so many come to die. But if he's going to move like that, there's only one thing we can do. Something unexpected. However, I don't think we have the units for an unexpected maneuver. Because definitely the first priority is to retake this gate. Literally all that's holding out is those noblewomen axe war or noblewomen archers. But this is, I mean, 5 minutes left. This is not looking good, to be perfectly honest. Noble bodyguard, 146 now. 143. Sorry, 156. Alrighty, let's see what else we got. Don't see anything too more. Any other spooky bits? Oh, there goes the line. Which means now that Evocati's asking for a chair's beak. Not Evocati, Drunk one. Got ourselves more step lancers. Okay, that boy's going. Ooh. Pushing in more. Next unit of cavalry moving up. Security never did get better. Ooh, that cataphract got through because now that center is shattered, which means that both of these flanks become untenable until we get behind. And even then, the attackers can just start pushing like this, which should help you perform better. Oof. How the terms have tabled, the Saxons are doing the same thing that I did to them and crushing them after they come from the top. Same with plan mergers. Okay, they're going in. Alrighty, what do we got here? Yep. Up to 280 kills, that's the loss of my general. Knocking me out of the fight. I'm out. Bye for now. There's 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this sucker. Let's enjoy any... Poor Cataphract's not doing too well. Caledonians are Not happy. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I moved over here. Yeah, I started artillery bombing our own settlements just to make sure that nothing happens to them. Because if we can't have it, no one can. Perfectly honest, as you can see, everyone on this field is dead. Which does mean it's just this poor little unit of 117 armored Germanic Axis warriors. Or band. Let's see. It is about 30 seconds. Yep, just as this is going on, he can turn around, get ready to charge in. Alright, we're going to take a look at the engagements at the beginning and see how it does. 96 men left. 92 men left. First things first is to drop him down to your... Okay, yep, he's under. I don't even think he's going to make it.
Back, warriors, back!
Yep, there we go. It is over. Alrighty, everyone, we finished this one up. Let's take a look at some of how we did. First up, we got Joe on it playing Alani. He has here, let's see, some of these noblewomen archers, 130, 116, 102. Nothing else too crazy here. Yeah, the issue that comes with the cav a lot of the time is just that Empire Divided units just have too much health. They up the health, up the armor, and didn't adequately make a lot of the cavalry strong enough that you normally see in Rome too. But next up we have the Dade bringing us the Sassanids, that general there, 175. That beautiful little Sassanid archer. We also have 187, 139, and 179 for the Kurdish archers. 102, 117, 104, 167, and 100 for those Dalamite infantry. Alright. Me bringing us that beautiful Macromani play. Never seen a better one like that. But Dramatic Noble Bodyguard, 281. These Noblewomen Archers, 106, 134, 191. These Armored Dramatic Axe Warriors, 151, 117. Then Berserkers, 172, 108, 180. 172, 108, 188, 151. Of course, these Germanic Swords, 167 to 190. There. Finally, we have Garen bringing us Gallic Rum, 147 for that Gallic Imperial Bodyguard. Those Chariots, 241. That's another thing, Chariots have more health and armor as well. Their better version of the Chariots is a fucking monster. But Light Roman Skirmishers, 104. We got 150 here for those Gallic Legionnaires, 124 and 103 as well. 216, 218 for those Longsword Cohort. Of course, 342 and 289 for those veteran Gallic Legionnaires. Next up, we have Armored Scarab bring us Saxony. 105, 142 with those Saxony bows. One of those Gerdites getting 131 kills. Another one getting 123. Almost no damage on either of them. The Gyoguth Warriors, 310, 287. One of these pikes got 166. That's really good. Legio bringing Anthony's Rome, the only army that's different. But he's got himself 119 with that Auxiliary Cretan, 100 with that Auxiliary Syrian. Then the Evocati, 204, 223, 218, 108, 218, 193, and 225. Also, one Legionary Cohort getting 152. That pleb carrying that game was 0. I don't know how he does it. But next up, back to Empire Divided, we have Palmyra, which has a 106 on that Imperial Cataphracts Bodyguard. 187, 122 with those Hamian Archers. 142 with that Imperial Pikeman. These Legionnaires, 176, 124. There. Caledonia, Smarthawk bringing Caledonia, bringing up the rear, but he's certainly not least. Caledonian Oathsworn General is 201. Then he's Elite Highlands 162. There. So close, Caledonian Spearwall. Some of these Celtic Swordsmen 154. And of course, the Scatha Shadows getting 121 and 276. Well, that is it from us. If you did make it this far, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. But also, if you have any battles you do want to put in, send it to the email that's in the description below. But that's all for me. I'll be signing off now. Bye for now.